I am Buck Paulson, and I'm going to show you the next step on several paintings. The first one is called Innis Landscape. It has a good composition. I like that, and you can see that the sun is just a little off to the right. Now you have the balance of the large tree on the left with the linear trees on the right. Now what also helps on the right is the larger, well, not larger, but darker foliage down below. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a alizarin crimson bath, and then we'll wipe and add. I love doing this. The alizarin is such a nice effect throughout, and particularly on a sunset. See, that in itself, you can feel the glow where the sun is right now. So let's just go across here a little bit. And then our next step is to wipe a little bit for the sun area, which is our main diva. We'll add into that, but you can see even the wiping, how that helps. And we'll make sure that we get down on the water like that. Now I'll add a little bit of light in there, and we'll take cadmium yellow with a little white. I have a knife. I'm going to just use that to place this on. See the nice glow? And then you have the alizarin crimson, that wash that you can kind of blend into or blend the edges. And of course, when you have that, then you have down below needs a little strengthening. I think, let's see, should I use I'm going to use the brush. That's a nice path down. And I'll take and just blend a little bit across that very gently, so it stretches it out slightly with some shoulders to that light. Now, one thing that I feel will help is the trees to the left of the sun. And when I say that, you can hardly see them. So we'll take a little bit of alizarin crimson and just come down just ever so gently. And on this side, we'll put some. And then on the far left side, I'm going to put a little umber with the alizarin because we need to be sure it's just a little darker. They're not right in the path of the sun. On the right side, I could be using a little bit of the umber and alizarin as well, just to strengthen at least down the bottom of these. Okay, now here's something we need to consider. You have the strong sky, you have the reflections. We certainly could have a little bit of the reddish tone as the shoulders down here. Gently, 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 gently. And then there's always the opportunity of what? Some more reflections. You have the light coming through the tree, and that certainly would have an effect in the water. Let's go just a little more reddish on that. That's better. Over here, and then even on this side. Often I find after you do that, if you just blend a little bit, so they're like that. Okay, now when you have the sun coming down strong across there, it has a path. It has a path which has to be addressed. So we'll take some red and a little orange, and this is what I mean. See that there's quite a jump there. So we'll let some of this come down, meaning that the sun has burned into that area. Use just a little alizarin, that's great. You can have so much fun doing a painting like this, and the enhancing features are such a great part of this. I'm going to take just a little umber and walk this color up just a little bit more so you have sort of a, just a little more of a silhouette look to it. Touch that edge so it blends in a little bit. And then we always have that opportunity for, on the right side, just a little bit. You see, they're not without foliage, so we put just a little bit in. Umber, come to the rescue. And notice how I've chosen to slant those down towards the middle, so they're all connected. The whole picture is relating to each other. That's what I mean by being connected. A little bit over this side, push down. I'll even take just a little of the umber, go slightly darker in some of the shadows. Not shadows, but the reflections. Shadow is one thing, reflections are another. Reflections would come straight down, shadows would sort of pull over depending on where the sun is. Okay, I'm going to just with the last few moments here is take some of the yellowish tone and just maybe strengthen those just a little bit. Soften with the brush Mommy gave me. Okay, I think what we have is what we want. I'll take a bunny brush and just sort of float it. Oh, that's so gentle on that. You might let it set a little while before you do that, but if you do it carefully, you can do it anytime. So there we are. This is Ennis Sunset. I hope you've learned from it. See you next time.
Funded by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund with money from the vote of the people of Minnesota on November 4th, 2008. And by the members of Prairie Public.